Coming up in this read, you have found true love. You now know what true love actually looks like. Hi Gemini, let's get into your September love reading. Any information that you need, as always, you can find it in my pinned comment and in my description box below. If you're cross-watching for a Gemini, then please switch over the roles because I could be speaking directly to you, so the energy can be interchangeable. And please do keep in mind that this is a general reading as well, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. You only take what's resonating specifically for you, and you leave what isn't yours for someone else, okay? Please also do respect the tarot and approach it with patience, an open mind and without expectations. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so Gemini, I'm currently pulling the strongest energy that surrounds you at this time, and then we're going to crack open the tarot, okay? So your first card out is family. The situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member. Now that could be positive or negative, okay? It just depends completely on your perspective, your situation, but it's saying this situation that you're currently dealing with, it's rooted in an emotional experience to do with a family member. We can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. And it's swiftly followed by there's nothing to worry about. You're safe in the situations under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. Okay, so that combination, it can indicate some kind of resentment between yourself and a specific family member of yours. I mean, perhaps you were one of these unfortunate ones who didn't receive the comfort, the support, the things that you needed when you were growing up, and it might have developed into you attracting or being attracted to unhealthy individuals. And so you could be feeling a lot of resentment towards that family member of yours, because it's like, it is really tempting, isn't it, to go down the way of thinking of, well, if only my origins were better, if only they were healthier, if only I had the opportunities that other people had, then perhaps I would be a completely different person. Perhaps my life would have gone in a completely different direction. For some of you who are sitting there and you do have a history of unhealthy relationships behind you, you might have figured out the root cause for that, and now feeling really sort of sad and resentful towards that family member that basically was the starting point for the troubles that you then went on to experience in relationships. I can definitely identify with that energy. I'm not even a Gemini. I don't have any Gemini at all in my chart, and I certainly can identify with that energy. I recognize it straight away. So with this, the universe is telling you, Gemini, look, okay, so you've identified the root cause. That is absolutely fantastic. Now, what is it that you're going to do with it? Okay, so the next step is going to be to progress on then from those feelings of resentment. And it's like, I'm not going to tell you that you're right or wrong for feeling resentful towards that person. Like, that's personal to you. That's your business. It's not my job to tell you what to do, say, think, or feel. I'm just reading the energy. All right. So the main message with this, Gemini, is okay. There needs to be the next step that happens now. Okay, so that you can actually progress on and into a healthy relationship, because that sort of thing, as difficult and as horrific as it is, it also doesn't need to be the main focus of your entire life. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't have to set the tone for the rest of your life. Not if you don't allow it to set the tone for the rest of your life, then it certainly won't. Okay, so those feelings of resentment, it's time for you to work through it. All right, I'm not saying forgive and forget. That's bullshit. I'm not saying that at all. All right. Your guides are saying, look, there's nothing for you to worry about. We know what you've been through, and we're here now to help guide you through this process so that you can get to the next stage of your healing. All right. And they're saying to surround yourself with loving thoughts and emotions. Okay. Send yourself love, because clearly some of yous didn't receive the love and support that you should have received. But as an adult, you can definitely give that to yourself, and then you've got grounding. It's beautiful. Is you finding your feet away? Is you finding your feet again? It's you feeling comfortable in your own skin. You're staying grounded and present in the moment, not allowing that past to hold you back, not allowing the negative criticisms of others to stop you from pursuing the things in your life that you're wanting to pursue. You know, it is you really sitting in the driving seat of your own life. It's beautiful. And then Mother Nature. Sometimes you just have to accept that it's in certain individuals' nature to be that way inclined. Okay? It doesn't have to be part of your nature, though. All right? I mean, you could have begged for this person to change. You could have tried everything to get them to open up their eyes and see the effect, the negative effect that they have on other people around them. You might have tried everything that you could think of, and it just didn't work because it's in their nature. There's no point arguing the whole is this nature versus nurture thing. Okay, for your situation, it's literally going to be a waste of time for you to try and figure out anything else about that person. And just really look at yourself instead and think, right, okay, that person, the way that they are, there is no convincing them of anything otherwise. So, you know, my best bet is to put that energy, focus it back on myself, right? You're getting your priorities right with this, Gemini. It's beautiful. What else can you tell us, the Gemini collective, please? Some of yous are finding comfort and solace in gardening as well. With that combination of grounding and Mother Nature, you could be looking at like growing your own food or your own plants, and really that seems to be where a lot of your energy is going at this time on your gardening. Right, so you've got the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords. I'm taking my time with this deck because it's a reasonably new deck for me. The Nine of Swords. This is a lot of air energy. The Sun. Another Page. Page of Cups. Is that? Yes, the Page of Cups. Even though he's got a massive sword on him, that is the Page of Cups. You can see the cup icon down there. Okay, just in case anyone's sort of backseat reading. Another page, Page of Wands. Okay, so it's missing the Page of Coins. Nine of Cups, Eight of Coins, and the Queen of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords. Okay, you'll notice as well that the exact right amount of cards came out in one shot. So that indicates to me, Gemini, that you're getting straight to the point. You're not beating around the bush. You're getting straight to it. Now, these 3 pages, I find them very, very intriguing. Really intriguing. 3 pages in your read can indicate you having a good social life, you having lots of fun, maybe attending a lot of social events like parties and celebrations, that sort of thing. Can you tell me about this Page of Swords, please, for Gemini? I feel, Gemini, and I don't want to get off on a negative note on your love read, but it feels like someone is about to tell you some bad news. You can tell me about the Page, the Knight, and the Nine of Swords for Gemini, please. What is this about? Thank you. The King of Coins. It could be you that's about to give somebody bad news. It could be you. You could be making it abundantly clear to that person in your family that their opinions and their criticisms of you is, I was going to say it's no longer wanted, but it was never wanted. It's just not welcome. It's just not welcome at all. And don't get too caught up in gender as well, okay? With that being a king, it just means that it's the masculine polarization of the energies, right? We've all got divine feminine and masculine energies within us. So it just means that you're leaning, even if you're a female or a feminine, it just means that you're leaning more into your masculine energy to deliver this news. So the masculine energy is all about taking charge and disconnecting quite a lot as well from your feelings so that you can get the job done. Because there's definitely this vibe of, I can have a cry about it later, but right now I need to do this, or right now I need to say this. And you're being super, super careful about what words you're using as well with all of this swords energy. So you're being very specific, very to the point. There is no bullshit in your energy at all. And tell us more about this, please, for Gemini. Thank you. That's quite a lot. Right, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords, wow, the Seven of Swords, and then the Seven of Cups. That's interesting. That's a really interesting combination, Gemini. I have the strangest thing. A really cheesy song has just popped in my head when I'm looking at that. I've not even heard it in years and years and years. I can't remember who sung it. It's I want to know what love is, and I want you to show me. I'm not even going to attempt to sing it because I can't sing for the life of me. I want to know what love is, and I want you to show me. I've got the impression with this energy, Gemini, that you have found true love. You now know what true love actually looks like. And you know what respect looks like. So the person that you've been struggling with in your family always maintained that they just wanted the best for you and that they loved you and this, that and the next. And it's actually transpired that what they were doing was all about control rather than love. Look at the cards. The Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and then the Seven of Cups right next to it. So they were lying. They were lying. They haven't a clue what love actually is because their nature, they have associated control with being love. And it's really strange to me that we're seeing this in your energy, Gemini, because I think it was only about 8 weeks ago when we saw that message, and I think it come out in Leo's read, where somebody in one of Leo's readings was associating control with love. And I think I even entitled the video that love does not equate control. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could have strong Leo placements in your own chart. Specifically, it could be in your Venus, because this is a love and or relationship spread. Somebody definitely equated love with control. And you're recognizing that those two things are incredibly different. So for those who have had a difficult upbringing, that's going to be quite a shock. It's going to be quite a revelation. Because remember, if that's what you were taught all your days growing up, then that's all you would have known. So is it any wonder that you've ended up in the situations that you have? Not really. I think anybody with half a brain could figure it out. You know? You've definitely seen what true love looks like. The Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And it's literally changed your life. It's changed your opinion on so many things and on so many people as well. It's been life-changing. Knight of Swords. Well, good for you. Ace of Swords, yeah, you're speaking your truth. And then you've got the Lovers under there. Of course, yes, the Lovers is your major arcana. However, given the context of your read, you now know what love looks like and what it feels like. And you're speaking out. You're telling this person, the one that you've been struggling with in your family, because you've got that knowledge now, and you're telling them straight, what you're doing to me or what you did to me, that wasn't love. Because this is what love is. This person over here, which, I mean, that could well be your partner, another member of your family, whoever, whatever. But it's basically someone who has shown you the true meaning of the word love. The Sun, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Wands. I'm feeling repression. You were being repressed by that individual. You should have blossomed, you should have bloomed, but you were being repressed, you were being kept small. And now, because you're finding your feet again, and you're finding this confidence, and you're like, nah, I can see this bullshit now for what it was. You're coming out of your shell as well with that Sun. This has been a huge, huge learning curve for you, Gemini. But it's also very beautiful at the same time as being painful. And it has been painful because you got the Ten of Swords right there. You don't get the Ten of Swords without feeling any pain. And some of you have been lied to, definitely. And deliberately kept confused. It was all part of their control. But you're clearly breaking free from that. You're breaking out from underneath someone else's feet. It's beautiful. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, satisfaction, success. Eight of Coins, hard work, dedication, paying attention to the details, all that work that you've been putting in on yourself. And then the Queen of Wands. Being confident, feeling sexy, feeling like you can take on the world, you know? There's literally a cockerel in this card. You see him up in the tree. Loud and proud. Everybody can hear you. Everybody can see you. Strutting your stuff with confidence. It's not arrogant. And if anybody wants to accuse you of being arrogant, that's their problem. That's not arrogance at all. Can you tell us more about this energy for Gemini, please? You see, sometimes all it takes is for one person out of the entire planet of almost 8 billion people to show us just a little bit of love, decency and respect. And that's all we need to open our eyes. That's it. And if you haven't received that yet, Gemini, then you very soon will be. And it's going to be an eye-opener for you. Okay, see, so I don't know if I've just pulled recent energy or energy that you're about to come into. Okay, it's really difficult for me to be able to pinpoint it that way. You can tell us about the 9 of Cups, 8 of Coins and the Queen of Wands for Gemini, please. Thank you. Knight of Coins, Knight of Wands, 2 knights back to back. And the 2 of Swords under there. I feel, Gemini, I feel that somebody is pursuing you with this. It's just because, obviously, yes, it's 2 knights. So, I mean, I could be speaking to somebody who is a bit younger. I could be, but I don't have to be. If it's not like someone who's physically younger, then it could just be emotional age as well. So, I mean, you could be well into your adult years, but still have quite a sort of youthful, emotional state because of everything that you've been through type thing. But nonetheless, I do feel strongly, Gemini, that you're being pursued. And I'm seeing that you're going to enjoy the chase as well. You're going to enjoy every moment of it. Because you actually feel wanted and desired. And it's 9 of Cups. It's a good feeling. 9 of Cups is all about good feelings. You're going to be pursued and you're absolutely going to love it. You might not know what to do with it, with the 2 of Swords, but that's fine. Just enjoy the moment, Gemini. You deserve it, and you deserve all the love and affection and respect that someone else has to give. You thoroughly deserve it. What a healing message, please, for Gemini. It's strange because I do know quite a lot of Geminis, and almost all of them have had a really, really difficult time of it. Really difficult. Because of other people and other people's attitudes. Okay, balance. Number 39. Okay. The idea of a binary is a human concept. We contain both one and another inside our genetic makeup. So that's like we all contain the divine feminine and divine masculine energies within us. Balance sits outside of this duality. They follow their vibration, their own story. They can often be a positive, revealing the good that sits inside us all. They can also be gloomy as they give into the darker emotions that lie feral, waiting to attack. Balance sits somewhere in between. They know what it's like to carry both sides. Balance blends the best and the worst, presenting us all with a new opportunity to experience the whole of creation. Look for the positive in the negative and temper your emotions. Okay, so that's telling me straight away that you feel that this, were you being pursued? Some of you are suspicious of it because you're like, nah, it's too good to be true. Stuff like that doesn't happen to someone like me. Well, why not, Gemini? Why wouldn't somebody be pursuing you? I mean, they clearly are. It's not too good to be true at all. Oh, So the fact that I just dropped that card on the floor as well, Gemini, tells me that you're struggling to keep your balance. You could be feeling quite overwhelmed as well. And you know what, Gemini, that's perfectly normal. Given by the context of what we've seen come out in your read, listen, nobody would blame you for feeling overwhelmed. Right? But do try to find your center. What else, please, for Gemini in love? Thank you. Challenges. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. Marriage. A marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together and learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other. Yeah. I want to know what love is, and I want you to show me. How weird. It's right there. Challenges, marriage, learn. Gemini, I feel strongly that you're going to end up marrying that person. The one who's shown you kindness, love and compassion and respect. I feel strongly you can end up marrying that person. For real, for real. You're learning from them and they're teaching you. Or vice versa. This could be, I mean, this read could be completely opposite. It could be someone that you're getting involved with, Gemini, who's had a difficult past, who is learning the true meaning of love from you. And you could be the first person ever to have shown them kindness, love, compassion, respect, consideration. Okay, so it could easily be flipped. So keep an open mind. But either way, with this situation, is a beautiful, beautiful outcome. Whichever way you're looking at it. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so I do need to leave that one there, Gemini. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is more catered towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com, or you can click on the links that's either in my description box or in my pinned comment, because I do believe I've left the link in both. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.